into the 2024-25 campaign. Firstly, what were your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, for taking a result aside, we actually played some really good stuff today. Really young team, probably one of the youngest we've ever put out in terms of the age group of the boys that are playing under 18s fixture against an under 18s side. So that makes things really challenging for our younger players who are going through sort of growth and maturation and physically having to compete against boys who are a lot bigger and stronger. So in terms of that, really pleased with the performance. On another day we scored sort of 2, 3, 4 goals on the day. So really pleased with that, really pleased with the younger players on how they conducted themselves, and really pleased with the overall sort of character and attitude of our older scholars who looked after and supported the younger players today.
And obviously the end of the season marks their second years moving on from academy football. I think it's fair to say they've had quite a lot of success over their last 2 years at Swindon Town.
Yeah, success looks different for each boy, looks different each year. Sometimes the results, people look at that first and judge sort of an under 18s and youth team around results based in terms of finishes in the league and how you do in the cup. But success for us is in lots of different ways. Success is boys getting in the first team, which we've done this year. Success is having some good cup runs, which we've done this year. Success is developing people into being a good person and how they conduct themselves. And I'd like to hopefully see some of our players that are not with us in a few years' time be developing into different careers, and hopefully we've played a massive part on their journey as a person as well. There'll also unfortunately be some boys leaving us this year, the second years, and hopefully they'll go into another football club and continue to play football. That's really important for us. So success across an under 18s programme looks so different. Each year is so different, and we have to sort of look at each week, each month, and everyone's individual journeys differently, and be proud of what we've done as an academy this year.
Kind of results aside over the last few months, it's obviously been great for some of the under 14s, 15s, 16s to get that under 18s experience with the first years that are going into their second year next season. So how good has that been to get some experience with that group that's going to carry on forward?
Yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into that with all of the staff at the football club. Constant discussions around who is ready, who's conducted themselves in the right way on and off the pitch, who deserves the opportunity, who's ready, who needs a challenge maybe. Naturally, with the second years going on potential loans and being around the first team and progressing on with their careers, it allows opportunities for some of the younger players, 15s and 16s, to be around the under 18s, and we've done that over the last 6 to 8 weeks, which has made our squad sort of a little bit younger. But today, to put Freddie out there as an under 14 was brilliant for him. He's been superb since he's joined us. Deserves the opportunity to receive an extra challenge. He's great to work with, great boy on and off the pitch, and has fully deserved that opportunity today. Supported by Owen Foy, Charlie Betts, and some of the scholars around the under 18s as well. So it's not something we do off the cuff. It's pre-planned and carefully thought of to make sure that we try and get things right. Sometimes it's a bit of a stretch, and we review and work with the players on that, and sometimes it works. And like Jack's goal today, that's brilliant for him for his first start with the under 18s, and he's fully deserved this opportunity as well, and how hard he's worked on and off the pitch with his own age group this year, being an under 15. So it's carefully thought of. Sometimes it works like that, and sometimes it's a real challenge and real stretch for the boys. But either way, we've got a support team behind us to make sure we're supporting the boys on their journey.
And over the next month or two, what does that kind of look like, not only for the boys that are going to be offered scholarships with the under 18s, but also the boys that are moving on as well?
Yeah, so the boys that are moving on, it's brilliant to see them all at the game today to say their goodbyes to the staff. It's obviously a very difficult moment for everybody. It is sad, but we have to look at supporting them and through player care programs and exit trials and communications with other clubs and player profiles and clips with Aaron, that we try and do everything we can to support them into another football club. That's the first thing. And then secondly is supporting them into any other sort of career they would look to go into, whether that may be uni or abroad. We've got all of that information and database of contacts that we can use, and we'll do everything we can to support them boys. Then you've got the boys that have progressed into the first team, will be here with us next year. naturally that's brilliant and a proud moment for the academy to see more boys go across into our first team. That's big for us, a really proud moment. And then you've got the first years that will be here next year. So it has three sort of variants to it, three variables, three different challenging moments that for the group of staff we sort of have to support on all projects really.